What's up, everyone? It's River Caraba, the analytics guy, coming back at you with another, this time, podcast, not videos. I want to try out something a little bit different for you guys, see if you enjoy this. I know some of you watch or listen while you're at work, so this just makes it a little bit easier for you because there's not much to look at. So today we're talking about growth. Growth on YouTube, social media, what have you. You as an influencer or small business want to grow your numbers, whether that's in the form of influence, new leads for your business, you want to sell more product, whatever that is. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And I'm going to be talking about one particular growth hack that I have that is really difficult to achieve, but it kind of runs on that notion of that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Thank you, Wayne Gretzky, for that one. But you know, it's a topic that people are afraid. People are afraid to grow. I really think that it boils down to that. I think on a subconscious level, there's a lot of pressure. You know, once you do grow, holy cow, we have this audience. There's people that are coming to me for advice or entertainment, whatever they're coming to you for, and now you have to deliver. And it's kind of this awesome paradox that we have, right? Because we want to grow, we want to get bigger, but then all of a sudden we get there and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. So that is something that you do have to get over. It does have to do with today too, fear, that is, because today we're talking about growth by reaching out to people who can increase, wow, can't say that word, increase your exposure. In one particular sense, we're talking about publications. Whether those are digital publishers online, in your niche, that could be major magazines, that could be news outlets, what have you. Because those platforms, the entire point of their existence is to maintain a large presence, just like an influencer. In all sense of the word, the New York Times, the Washington Post, whatever news outlet you subscribe to, they have readership, right? They have viewership that since the dawn of newspaper has been something that they've been maintaining. So they are interested in stories. They're interested in these really niche, intricate stories and how to connect people. If they think that is interesting for their readership, their viewership, what have you, they may pick up a story. So if you have a really good idea for something that you can be a part of, propose that idea to those publishers. There is absolutely nothing in the world stopping you from sending an email, picking up a phone, whatever it is, mailing a letter even, and pitching an idea to a publisher. Okay. Now, you may want to not just blanket the same idea out to 10 million publishers, right? Because what if several people want to take you up on the idea and now you have to pick one? But try to think and pitch an idea, something that's advantageous for both of you. It doesn't matter if you're working with fellow creators in the form of collaborations. This is a collaboration with a publisher, with a news outlet, what have you. And by working together, you're providing value to that publisher, but then in the flip side, they're giving you more exposure that will help you grow and help you accomplish your goals as well. So that is an interesting idea that you can do. I went to a conference at CVX Live in Salt Lake City, Utah last September in 2017. And it was really good. There were two particular creators, both of which I've had the pleasure to meet. One I've had the pleasure to meet multiple times. Sean McBride of the channel Shonduras, and both of the creators, Bryce and Nelly Jurgemeyer of the Jergies, they both talked about something similar to this. And, you know, for my wife's blog, she runs a blog called The Thoughtful Closet, shameless plug there. This is something that she's been exploring for quite a while now and has been getting in with these very niche audiences. Now, what she does is like sustainable and fashion and ethically sourced materials, stuff like that. So it's already a niche audience. So there are opportunities for large publishers to talk about these things, but arguably not the bread and butter, the audience of those, because you need to consider that. Like her, when she thinks about who she could collaborate with or work with a publisher, who is their audience? Are those the people that I'm looking to expand to? Are those the people who or just don't know about me, that they don't know about our message. So if I put a message in front of them in the form of a collaboration with that publisher, they could come over and they're going to want to follow us as well. So those are the things that you have to consider. I think that there are some real implications to doing these types of activities with pushing out messages to publishers, because if they say no, then you're right back where you started. If they say yes, then holy cow, this could turn into a really interesting opportunity, because maybe that first publisher collaboration didn't go as well as you planned, but someone else watches or reads that, and then they get an idea about something they can work with you, right? And it starts to spiral more and more and more. It doesn't matter if it's my channel here or our vlog or my wife's blog. I mean, we do a bunch of different stuff that have totally different audiences, and you have to treat those very, very differently. If you manage multiple channels or multiple platforms or multiple brands, whatever it is, you have to keep that in mind, that it's about getting the right people on the bus, not just the people on the bus, right? If I don't care about your product that you're selling, but you're gonna push a message in front of me, I'm just gonna ignore it. And now you paid the money to get it in front of me, and it's a waste, right? Because I don't care. So there are certain types of activities or messages that you'd want to put out to change someone's perception. Maybe that's a different approach, but again, you're gonna want to do some research into those audiences and what those people have to offer. Just like we have media kits of ourselves. If you have not seen our video where we talk about media kits or working with brands, publishers have the same thing. Because think about it, again, publishers are also influencers. They want to get their message in front of an audience. So they too have media kits. So if you can request that, most of them have them in like the sub navigation sections of their websites. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's like a press kit or a media kit, it will be called, right on their website. You can download that, and then boom, you can start to evaluate their audiences because they're giving it to you. They're very forthcoming with it, right? And which is funny because we're about like 7 minutes into this video or what have you, to which I just dropped that knowledge, and most people have already dropped off by now. So that's reason to why I continue to watch our videos all the way through. It's a little subtlety that I like to do for you guys. I don't like to give all the information, all the family jewels right up front. But yeah, guys, I mean, that is pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. Encourage you, give you permission to go ahead and do that. I like to say that in the last couple of videos I've been saying give you permission, because I feel like it's some people wait for someone to say it's okay to do something, or they're too nervous to do these things on their own because they're afraid of how it'll be perceived, or will they be ridiculed, and it kind of comes down to who cares. If somebody turns you down, that's life, right? People turn us down constantly. People seemingly, whether they mean to or not, throw barriers in front of us that inhibit our success. And we must not let that stop us, because you believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. All right, guys. So that's going to do it today for this podcasty episode. I hope you guys are having a great day and continue to do so. And I will see you in the next one.